how's your coffee? Now I ask that because I'm curious what kind of results you guys are getting with your coffee lately. Because I've noticed something over the last several months that, okay, say I make a whole pot of coffee. And my coffee pot is one of those, it'll keep the burner going for 2 hours after you start the brewing. So that way you can make your coffee and it'll stay hot. It'll keep it hot for you. Now I've noticed that if I let it sit there for any major length of time, and I don't even mean the whole 2 hours, I mean like an hour or more, I go to get the rest of that pot of coffee. My coffee mug holds 3 cups at a time. Then that coffee comes out oily. And by oily, I mean there is a noticeable oil slick style film on the top of the coffee when you pour that second mugful. And sometimes it's bad enough that it shows up on the first mugful. And I don't know what the deal is. At first I thought it was because I was using one of the ultra cheapest brands of coffee out there. So I said, okay, to heck with it. I bit the bullet and I spent $11 for a can of Folgers coffee. It's doing it too. It's not the coffee maker, because it was fine. And I keep it cleaned out. Every 2-3 weeks I run vinegar through it to clean it out. And so I'm fighting this battle now with this oily coffee. And it's really bad oily. I mean, you finish the mug and you look down inside it and you see this grungy mechanic just took a bath, kind of bathtub ring looking thing going all the way down the inside of the mug. It's disgusting. You imagine that much oil in the coffee, and if you ever happen to make the mistake of tasting that oil, oh my God, it is the very soul of every bad cup of coffee that's ever been made. So I'm just wondering, have you encountered oily coffee? If you have, what do you do about it? How do you prevent it from being oily? What I'm doing right now is I have reverted in the last week or two, something like that, to making half a pot at a time so that it all goes into the one mugful. And also I'm using 2 filters instead of 1, which seems to keep it down at least a little bit reasonable. But I'm curious what y'all have to say about this oily coffee. That is gross, nasty, and disgusting. Alright, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Mr. TinFoilChef.